Are you ready?
It's reindeer.
We can see what it is. So this is a fairly old game, but they made a Christmas version of it. It is, wait for it, Lemmings. Christmas Lemmings, that is.
What?
Lemmings was one of my favorite games when I was young, even though I was totally terrible at it.
That's me at every game.
That's true.
What the?
So, we
nice.
will save these Christmas Lemmings. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas, Mr. Lemming. That's the name of the level. Okay, for those of you who don't know what Lemmings are, or the game is, this is basically it.
For those of you who do not habla español. El Niño is Spanish for the Niño.
So, all of these Lemmings, they just wander around and walk back and forth. And you've got a ton of little tools that you've got down here that you can make them do. So you've got climbing, floating, exploding, blocking,
Exploding.
building, bashing, which is just going straight through something, mining, which is digging diagonally, and
Dasher,
just digging, which is just digging. So actually, let's pause for a second, see what we need to do. Okay, so we'll punch through this snowman. Punch. We'll probably need to dig and then mine because that's too far of a drop. If they drop too far, they blow up. By which I mean they just get splattered. So then they go over this thing, mine through that, and we build over that, and then we get them into their holiday fruitcake house.
What the?
Ho ho ho! Santa Claus keeps eating his beard. It's awful.
Pretty gross.
Oh, crap. That's not what I meant to do at all. Well, I'll just blow that guy up. Okay, so these blockers... These bloggers. Oh, I got two guys coming out. One of them is going to die. Okay,
How does this game work again? I never understood this game because I've literally never played it.
You've never played Lemmings?
No, that's why I just said it.
Well, I explained like everything as you were getting ready to doodle, but I can do it again. So the object is to get as many lemmings as possible from the start point to the end point. And so the start point on this one was over on the right. I'll show it to you in a second. I hope that's deep enough, because if not, we might have some problems. But we'll see what happens when those lemmings... So the start point's over here. They're dropping out of it. You can increase how fast they drop out with these two buttons on the left. And... oh, one of them splatted, but the other one didn't. That's disturbing. But at least it's got jaunty music. So,
it's so jaunty.
it is pretty jaunty. So we've got 3 minutes left. Ooh, there's like a sleeping lemming over there. Now, when I was little, Lemmings was one of my favorite games, because we'd always go to the neighbors and play it. When I was a young lad in the year 5 AD...
The year 5.
I remembered going over to Jack Frost's house and playing Christmas Lemmings. Ho ho ho! It was a jolly time for everyone. We'd get so blitzed. So the builder here, it builds 12
Our chestnuts
steps.
would get nicely toasted, if you know what I mean.
Nah.
Actually, I don't know what I mean.
It builds 12 steps and then the guy shrugs and walks to his death. So you've got to be very careful that that doesn't happen.
Ooh, I like that little pineapple house under the sea.
That's fun. It clicks 3 times, but it's almost inaudible because this music is really loud. According to, compared to the sound effects.
Uh-huh.
And I have to save 50% of the lemmings.
You have to save 51% of the carcass in order to claim the reward.
Alright, so now I saved the one. So this guy can blow up. And get to everyone else. Chat suggests playing Spyro 3 and getting to the Christmas level.
Oh, yeah. No, wait.
What?
There's Nights. Nights into Dreams had a Christmas level that I read about last night. We were searching for some of the games
Gotcha.
last night. Well, Spyro came out around the same time as Nights, so...
That's true. But this is Spyro 3. I'm gonna dig slightly because that one guy died. So hopefully, yes! Haha! I think we have done it! So, There's also this button, which is the nuclear button, which I'll probably show off in a later. I think there's only like 5 levels in this thing.
It's pronounced nuclear.
No, it's not.
Says you.
Yes, I do. It's pronounced nuclear, young boy. Ho, 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 ho. Come on in and know me better, man. So now at this point, you just kind of sit back and it's therapeutic. Watch all these lemmings march across the landscape with bouncing snowmen bouncing all the day, and rocks and hay. Lemming bobtails ring.
Bob, 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 bob. Go ahead with your song. I totally ruined the mood there on that one.
Ruined mood. Doodler ruined the mood.
Ruined.
We could play Worms using the Christmas themes they have. I've only got Worms Armageddon and it doesn't really have Christmas stuff. That's not a bad idea though. I do like Worms Armageddon. We could just pretend it's Christmas. Just be like, we're playing Worms and
it's Christmas.
Where's Sir Watts? He suggested a game. I only got 40 seconds to get the rest of these dudes in here, though. That's the problem, is you sometimes are racing against the clock, too. I think this is it, though. And then there's little Bo Peep in the back. He lost his sheep, I guess. Ho, ho, ho! All those cute little lemmings saved into their fruitcake.
You're a fruitcake.
What a fine display of lemming control. Take a bow. Then carry on with the game. Ho, 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 ho. Your access code for level 2 is Igfinkov Grogperm.
Pretty sure you just made that up.
Ooh, Christmas bonus. Rating Christmas. So, let's see, what must we do in level 2? So, they're going to walk to the right and die, so that's nice. So let's block that off. Ooh, and Good King Wenceslas. Good King Lemming lost looked out.
I thought it was Wenceslas.
I thought you were wenchless, if you know what I mean.
Unfortunately, I have no idea.
Okay, so, I hope that fall isn't long enough to kill him. I don't think it is. And then they go along here. That fall is definitely long enough to kill them. So we're gonna have to mine, like, right there-ish.
Kill them all, I say!
Punch through a snowman. Build that way. Punch through that. Punch through that. Build there. Punch through that. Somehow get it. Yeah, the reason you don't know many Christmas games is that there aren't many Christmas games. Most Christmas games that because we went online looking for some.
And they're terrible, like all these ones we're going to play today.
Not necessarily terrible.
No, terrible.
No, they're just most more modern games have like Christmas levels, or especially like with the cloud now, they have Christmas themed like things that pop up, but don't like you can't just download the Christmas version of like Candy Crush or whatever the heck.
Oh, come on. But the Candy Crush Christmas version.
The Candy Crush Christmas, and it's just
a Candy Crush Christmas version.
What?
Nothing.
But back in the day of yore.
Are you gonna just say something normally and then immediately repeat it in the Santa voice?
That's what Santa does. He's Santa plagiarist. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Now I totally forgot what I was saying.
It worked, folks.
Santa. Something about Santa Claus, I guess.
Back in the day, people would make Christmas versions of their games. Hold on. Alright, I gotta get this ready too. Oh, what? I can't just hit it? Hold on. I think it's F8. Aha! I did it! They might have reskinned Doom with a Christmas theme. That sounds familiar. That's possibly happened.
But they would put out, like, shareware games, you know, would put out like 5 levels and be like, if you want more, send money to Gray Chang's P.O. Box or whatever. And so,
Everyone would.
and that's what, for example, Christmas Lemmings here is only like 5 levels, but this is like, if you enjoyed Christmas Lemmings, then get to the normal one, which has like 200 levels. And so that's where a lot of old DOS games did that kind of stuff. So that's where this comes from, at least.
So speaking of things,
Yes.
let's bring up our own personal favorite or relevant Christmas video game memories.
Okay. You first.
Okay, so I think it was Christmas. It's like 1996, right?
Okay.
Or maybe 95. I thought it was 96. Anyway, my Christmas gift that year was renting an N64 from the local video store.
That was your Christmas gift, was renting one?
Yeah, because we didn't have the money to buy it yet.
Fair enough.
Because my brother always bought the game systems later.
Fair enough.
But anyway, that was our Christmas gift. And I remember because we were taping it and showing our grandma what we got, and we're like, she probably doesn't understand what this is. And then later, somebody spilled eggnog on the case.
Oh, how jolly. I mean, terrible.
So there you go. Now you share something.
Wait, that was the entire story? Was somebody spilled eggnog on the case?
No, it was part of it was getting the N64 for Christmas.
So did you get charged for eggnog abuse, or did you just clean it off?
We cleaned it up.
I thought you would be taken away by the eggnog police.
I just remember getting it on there.
Or the Fuzz 64. Nintendo 62. Nintendo 63. Even with a Santa
Are
beard
you
on.
sure?
Are you sure? Even with a Santa beard on, we can't get away from the terrible accents.
What do you mean even with? Even with these silly
Santa's
costumes, we have silly voices.
This is the best part about Lemmings, when you hear everyone just jumping in and you're like, fruitcake. Where the lemmings jumped inside, and they sounded like rubber bands.
I also remember playing Mario 64 over at my friend's house, and I had one of the worst coughs I've ever had in my whole life. Like a whooping cough.
Whoop, whoop.
And that's what it sounded like.
Wait, what? That was it? It was 2 levels? Or did I click on the wrong... What? That was not it.
Look, it says exit todos. It's the Spanish version for everyone to exit there.
I don't remember what the code was now. Well, I guess we're done with Christmas Lemmings because I clicked on the wrong button. I'm not doing those levels
Such
again.
as it was. Time to exit todos.
If you loved the Christmas Lemmings,
Why not share it with your friends?
Luigi, Santa is Italian today. Then why not purchase the whatever.